Hello and welcome to this watch along. Caught Jack off guard there. Evening all, how are we all doing today? Me and Jack will be doing the live stream. Dex has got things that he can't do for this one, and we just wish him well. There we go. Mute that.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Jack?
I'm great. I'm finally over the tonsillitis that I had last week, so I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm over the moon. I can actually talk again without feeling like I've got a vice around my throat. It's great.
Lovely.
Penicillin just knocked it right out of the park. Great. Love it.
So
I was licking windows on a cross-country train, and it's come back to bite me in the arse. So here I am instead.
Whatever you do in your downtown is up to you.
Yes.
Evening,
They tasted like strawberries, by the way. Anyway, sorry.
I think the title, Dyslexia, got in the way.
Yes.
Not a lot I can do about it.
Yes.
As Worko has said here. You get confused if I call Jack Worko, it's what everyone calls him. It'll go in two ways. The 14 people watching and 3 like, can we get them up, please? It'd be much appreciated. We need all 3 points tonight. Let's just say what it is.
We really do. We really do. Sorry, because I've got the actual I follow commentary blasting in my ear. I sometimes forget that I'm meant to be co-hosting with you in this stream. So if I look like my brain just turns off at any point, just shout at me. Literally just shout at me.
Evening, Lou.
Yes.
Evening, Duran. How is everyone feeling tonight for this? I'm nervous.
I think it could be quite a tasty affair because obviously Joey Barton's the Bristol Rovers manager, and you remember what he was like as a player. So no doubt,
I remember what he was like this season. Remember that bloody notice board he did saying this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Interesting to see that we got Duran on the bench as well. If I can find a picture, I will put it in there. But the team sheet for tonight is as follows. Once I find it again, because this was the last minute thing, so if this thing's a little bit all over the place, because it slightly is.
Bristol Rovers have copied our hi-ho silver lining. That's fun.
No, I think it might be for we're doing a thing for Megson as well, aren't we?
Oh, of course. Right. Sorry.
Dawson, Palmer, Iorfa, Flint, Femero, Johnson, Adeniran, Volks, Bannon, Gregory Smith, Stockdale, Brown, Delibasiru, Backinson, Shipton, Durant, and Patterson. I completely understand why Patterson's on the bench. He's just done his first full 90. We're about to just do the thing for Don Megson, and we just don't have a chance to do it yet. So we'll just wait. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do tonight. Not watching IFL, saving money for Derby match. Fair enough, makes sense. Evening, Angel. How you doing, mate? So as it stands right now, they are just doing the are they doing applause?
They're just standing right now around the centre circle to pay respects to Don Megson, who of course was a former player and manager of Bristol Rovers as well, and of course is a Wednesday legend.
It's gonna be interesting this night.
It's a minute's applause, not a minute's silence.
Right, okay, so it's a minute's applause. I can do that. There we go. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what we do tonight. So Bristol Rovers line up like this. Belshaw, who I remember had a cracking game against our place. Connolly, Gordon, Kouashi, Ward, Collin, Gibson, Loft, Bogard, Hull, Corbin. So Ward, Finley, Marcus, Sinclair, Anderson, Gibbon, and Evans. So it's going to be an interesting lineup tonight, how we do. Like I said, the players have come into this with looking a little bit nervous, to be honest with you. 28 people watching, 4 likes. Can we get that up, please? I'd much appreciate it. Darren looks a little bit nervous, to be fair, on the touchline. So
yeah, it's an interesting one. I think they're starting to feel the pressure a little bit, and I think the problem is what's been maybe going against us the last few games is they've been looking at the teams around them rather than just concentrating on themselves and stuff. Like they've been saying all season, let's just concentrate on us. And sadly, I think the last few games or so, they've been concentrating on what everybody else has been doing as well as themselves, you know. And that's done us not really any good.
There's a lot of games also that have got a bit of meaning tonight for us tonight as well. Kind of don't want to go to one. We will go to them at half time. Jack at half time, if he's able to, will do some of the half time stuff for me while I just sort other bits out.
Of course.
Driving through Hilby, after seeing a lot of cars with blades on it, fuming do even there.
Yeah, that's
it'll be annoying. Definitely need
to
win tonight.
Daniel, mate, in your profile picture, you look absolutely ripped. So hats off to you, my friend, for getting in that absolute Chad physical state, as they say.
Yeah, Dannington, I had the same thing as well. So Bannon takes it.
And Bannon kicks off. It's a long ball out to the right-hand side, but it's pretty much descended into head volleyball.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Just one header after another, after another, after another.
Rovers
in possession now.
And the thing is, we need to step up a tiny bit when they're going forward, because that's a lot of space left there.
Yes.
They're a lot better. That's
excellent interception by Famuo.
I wonder if we're going to go long today. Yep.
There we go. Hoof to nobody to the Bristol Rovers centre half.
Slightly irritating, but they are pressing a little bit well here.
They're definitely pressing. They're looking a bit. They're looking very quick. Bristol Rovers from the first minute or so. Well,
they're a good team. They've had a good season, considering.
A lot of people thought they'd fall off, didn't they? Given that they were like one of the favourites to go down.
And Gregory a little bit tighter there.
Yeah. But honestly, the sort of momentum from getting promoted last season hasn't really slowed down, I don't think.
No.
So they've done very well.
The place where they got that drubbing, I think it was Gunthorpe or someone like that, to go up.
It's Jonah Laws again, yes. Yeah. It seems every single time that Brian Laws is commentating for Radio Sheffield, that's always the sort of omen.
Go on, Bannon.
Bannon pressed very well.
Almost,
had a go. Gregory's also pressing. Bannon pressing again.
That's better.
Bannon almost playing as a forward at the moment.
He's like,
crazy to see.
That's great ball.
Oh, what a ball! What a ball by Will Volks. Oh, and then it's just lost by Gregory.
Smith.
Was it Smith?
Smith.
It was very quick.
Smith.
Down. Yeah, the problem is though,
he could have
Michael Smith, we know at this point, has got a first touch like a cinder block. He can bring it down just fine with his chest or with his head, but with his foot,
Whitway hasn't travelled fast, man.
Yeah,
he was in the under-21s.
Yeah, and I understand why, because when you've had that long out of the game, you can't just be thrust straight back in. The only reason Patterson's sort of been brought immediately back in is because of how short we are up front, but also because he's not been out all that long. So I don't think
he's also done the volume.
Pardon?
He's also done the volume.
Yeah,
that they want. That's good pressing.
Yeah, we're definitely adopting a full press today for sure.
Yep.
Shouts for a handball that haven't been given because it's still gone straight up to the Wednesday forwards.
Why are you standing there? Move it forward. Oh, Smith just standing there waiting for it.
Yeah. That's been his problem a few times this season, though. He's not really been running into channels, has he?
Go on.
Excellent ball that's just been hoofed away. Yet again.
Okay. 25 people watching, 7 likes. Please get that up, please. I much appreciate
Rovers immediately on the counter press.
Don't pull him. Don't pull him. That's a good tackle.
Now crunching tackle by Flint that's delayed them a little bit.
Yeah, they're just having to work it out again.
Now they're having to work it back to the central defenders. Yeah, former Owl Lewis Gibson is the captain today.
Didn't do much.
Bristol Rovers.
Thing is, what a lot of people don't understand, that people are like, wow, he wasn't very good for us.
He just had a really horrible injury.
Whitway not travelled. He played in the under-21s this afternoon. Yeah. They want him to do some more work.
Oh no, he wasn't saying that he's on the bench. He's saying that to Baz. No, he's
not.
Oh
yeah, he's not on the bench. Yeah, sorry. Bolton 1-0 up versus Burton.
Oh.
They're going down the rank. I'm looking at that bench. Sinclair could be an issue.
Oh, what a ball. What a ball by the Bristol Rovers, man. And Palmer ends up tipping it out, albeit accidentally with his knee to give a Bristol Rovers a corner.
No, I think it's goal kick.
Oh no, it's giving it a goal kick. Okay, I thought that came off Palmer's knee, but you know
did
what?
I.
You know what?
A good ball,
if the that's a very good ball. Yeah,
it came off the Bristol
Rovers defender. Yeah, the Rovers attacker. Yeah.
We are on 4 minutes and 27
4 minutes 30 exactly right now.
Johnny Owl.
And just a reminder, of course, everybody knows common sense, but if we score or if they score, whatever else, don't go spoiling it in the chat. We don't want to ruin the sort of live reaction experience, if you like, for anybody. Even though you probably came here just for some alternative commentary or whatever. But that's where we are. We're at 4 minutes 55 seconds right now. 90 seconds behind. I see Johnny Owl.
A little bit quicker.
I guess it all depends on where you are from the iFollow exchange point somewhere. You know, the mast, if you like. Yes, if you don't like this stream now, it's 17 years bad luck. Take it from me, all right? Hit that like button. Otherwise, it's 17 years bad luck.
Gotta be careful, because Connolly can get the ball going a bit. That's a good tackle. Maybe not. Folks have got to be careful. He's got that in.
Yeah. See, he's an absolute puppy dog off the field, and yet he's an absolute monster on the field, is Will Volks.
Yeah, he is. Some of the stuff he's done in the past, he got kind of like, you think you need to calm down a bit, but I understand why he does it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. The Terrace is a big sponsor down there, because one of the people who owned the Terrace is a massive Bristol Rovers fan.
Oh.
I think they're on their kit.
Isn't the Bristol Rovers mascot like a boiler? A gas boiler?
No, West Brom.
Oh, yeah.
It's Boiler Man and Baggy the Bird or something stupid. Oh, that's a good ball in.
Oh! Okay, yeah, that was interesting. So there's a ball that's just gone over for the Bristol Rovers attacker. Looked like he missed it when he tried to head it at goal, but then the winger was very close behind on the follow-up and has whipped it right in, but luckily Cameron Dawson was there to save it.
Hi, George. I'm guessing you're a Bristol Rovers fan. Or maybe you're just an opposition fan. As another team.
Or maybe he's a Sheffield United fan.
Oh, that's a good chance!
Oh, very good chance. Michael Smith. Excellent chance with his head, but he heads it straight at the goalkeeper, who then parries it out, and it ends up just, off the woodwork. It was so quick that I've not been able to see it properly, but excellent cross by Marvin Johnson in from the left, straight onto Michael Smith's head, and it cannons off the woodwork and goes out for...
keeper was just stood there.
Keeper's ball, yeah. Keeper was just stood there.
Do we look interested? We do look interested.
Yeah, we do. We look a lot more up for it at the moment than we had done in the previous couple of games.
Yeah, we look into it. Smith is an interesting one, because we keep trying to play him as a target man, and he's not necessarily a target man. He had got goal from his head, but only now and again.
He's got strength, but he's not got target man strength, I don't think. And he's not quite got the same first touch that big old Adti used to have. And that's an issue.
I think you might be right, actually. Yes, they are. Bristol City are playing Sheffield United tonight.
Oh.
That place down the road.
Yeah, that place. Some call it Bumhole Stain.
Yeah, we're not going to go down that route, though, are we?
No, we're not. Of course we're
not. They've got a free kick here in a good position.
Yeah, very good position. Very good position out on the right. Free kick, about 50 yards out or so. Very, very near the sideline. Barry Bannon, the only man in the wall.
Barry Bannon kit looked too big to him.
He always has it, though. He always has the baggy shirts, doesn't he?
Take it. Oh, good
Dawson
take.
Catches it.
That's a confident take.
Wednesday players very slow to run out from this as well. Oh, hello, Dex.
Hey, Dex. Yeah, just look after yourselves.
Happens. Absolutely, mate.
Just look after yourselves, and we'll talk to you next time we do
Absolutely.
Odd. But Dex is just popping to say hello. He was meant to be doing a watch along that. Go on! Hit it!
Go on, Greg. Oh! Keeper palms it out, and the Rovers defender's there just in time to be able to deal with it. I don't know. I didn't see it. I was about to send Dex a quick message.
Great save by Belshaw, but that parry could have gone anywhere. But we're getting his ball forward. Got ball forward to Gregory. Oh, no, it's gone to keeper. Comes out. I'm not surprised, Andrew. He played 45 and 90.
Yeah, Adeniran's definitely full. Adeniran's definitely full of confidence, I think, after his brace the other week.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they've not played Pato. He did 45, which is probably more they wanted to do, and 90. Yeah. I think they just don't want to overdo it.
Exactly.
But that was a great chance.
It was.
We're on 9 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, 9 minutes, 45.
People watching, 18 likes. Can we get those likes up, please? I'd much appreciate it. It's what I think we're going really well forward, and it's on like little counters. It look, that's a poor pass. And Adeniran going, we're a great ball.
Adeniran, who's that? Ada bloody Nearan. God, blimey.
I'm going to say it wrong anytime. If you're new to my channel, you know I've say,
dangerous little move by Bristol Rovers again. It's been end-to-end so far. Wednesday players Marvin Johnson and Barry Bannon don't really know who's going to go for it, so they have a little kerfuffle in trying to deal with it, but eventually it gets cleared away.
Got it away,
up to Gregory now.
Bannon
Gregory now. No one's with him, but Michael Smith.
On the other side. Plenty
all the way back to the right-hand side. Dominic Iorfa outright to William Palmer. Back to Iorfa again. Straight into Will Volks, who's having a look at who's around him. Yep. Back to Will Volks again.
We're going to have to try and get it.
Lots of 1-2s.
Forward. And it's going to go all the way back to Dawson.
We're taking our we're actually taking a lot more time to press than Bristol Rovers are. Bristol Rovers are trying to really come at us.
Not Iorfa. They're using the new EA Football Club logo.
Yeah, they are. Welcome to half an hour ago, Jake.
I didn't notice that.
And I said, "Oh, look, it's the new EAFC thing."
Evening, Lee. How you doing, mate?
Evening, Lee.
I'm surprised you're not at a game.
I know. Crikey. He's not at a game today. What a part-timer.
Oh, that's a bad tackle.
Oh, dear, Aidan Flints. Yep.
Yeah, he's gone in.
Bristol Rovers have got a free kick in a dangerous area now. About 30 yards out.
That's interesting. Johnson and Bannon and co are already... But, interesting. Just watching body language, because Barry, Bannon and Johnson has had like things...
Yeah, Bannon, Johnson, and Volks are looking a bit heated between each other, having a little bit of a lovers' tiff.
Fair enough, mate.
Rest day, boys. Oh yeah, that's what they all say, Lee. Yeah, that's what they all say. Part timer. I'm kidding, of course. Hi,
so
Lee. Really
two-man wall. They're going to get
wall.
Back post, I reckon. I think they're going to try and get
men looking like they could get a chance out of this.
See what happens there. Good. Good
save.
Good save.
Very good save. Good catch by Cameron Dawson.
It was Gibson with the header as well.
Yeah, it was. Fairly straightforward catch. It was pretty much straight at him. Lewis Gibson just headed it straight at him.
He could have kind of left it. He could have kind of left it.
Lee Gregory being grappled and nothing being given for it.
Go on.
Oh, Smith! Is it? Oh, he's not quick enough to get.
Legs went right at the last minute.
Oh, Michael Smith manages to push it past the goalkeeper, but then he's not quick enough to get round the goalkeeper after a big, nice little long ball and
great
assist.
Work.
Ironically, it's an assist by Lewis Gibson. He heads it down to the goalkeeper, but he doesn't head it hard enough into the keeper's hands. And Michael Smith goes running onto it, gets it past the keeper, but then isn't quick enough to follow it up and get round the keeper to finish it off. So it just goes out for a goal kick again.
I think Windass
definitely would have that in the back of the net.
I think Windass might be back. Exeter, maybe Shrewsbury.
Yeah, it won't be long now, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, sadly, I think you're right. You're right there. You're right there, Daniel. Windass would have that in the back of the net buried.
Yeah. It's a good chance, though.
But Windass has got no pace, right, Jake? That's.
And I know that, though.
For God's sake, you need to tell me when you're going to bring me back on, Jake, because then I won't be swearing at you. God damn it. Anyway, yes, hello.
Fine.
It's fine. Everybody swears on Twitter and is really toxic on Twitter a lot of the time. So why don't we do that here? I'm kidding. Please, I'm kidding. My sense of humor is very dry. Don't be toxic and awful.
They won't
anyway,
ruin it.
Just Bristol
I hope you don't ruin it.
We're taking this break from the football commentary because Bristol Rovers are just passing it round at the back.
Yeah, they're knocking it about.
Yeah, just knocking it around at the back. Trying a little bit of a
they are
move down the right, but we're closing
space.
them down very well.
Yeah, there's a little bit of space, though, that I've seen. And I don't know if Bannon, they're trying to push them to get forward.
It seems like Wednesday today have tried to get him on the counter. Michael Smith trips him, and now he's got a yellow card.
You're going to have to be careful after the match now.
The problem is the Wednesday players are too heated mentally. They're not focused. They're getting too heated up. And just wasteful from Smith. He doesn't need to bloody do that. He literally just kicks out at the player as he's trying to run past him, and it's yep. Another ball in for the Bristol Rovers forwards, but it's just straight out for a goal kick.
For a goal kick, but it was still the player got away from him.
Yeah.
He didn't really keep him tight, and that's what we're going to have to be really careful with here, because I don't think we're going to keep it tight enough at times.
See, this is that end-to-end that it could either be another Oxford game or it could be a very tasty game.
Yeah.
It could go either way right now.
Gregory gets a free kick.
Gregory's now
finally getting pulled and held. But again...
After 3 times of being pushed and held, he's finally
got
a free kick for him.
Little bits where the body language from the players, it's like they're throwing their arms up and down.
They're all frustrated. They're all the tense and frustrated. They're not playing with a smile on the face.
Yeah, people watching, 22 get those likes up, please. I much appreciate it. So we've got a free kick.
We've got a free kick quite deep.
Just in front, in their half even. He's taking it quick here.
It goes wide to Johnson, who tries to put the ball in, but it doesn't beat the first man.
The idea was
Wednesday
right.
throw on the left.
The idea was
good.
Right with that.
Idea was good. That was more of a Windass thing. Again, they keep playing these. It just shows how crucial Windass actually is in this side, I think.
DJ's thoughts?
I see that DJ is not very optimistic about today.
I don't think a lot of people are, to be fair.
Yeah.
We're all a bit nervous.
Yeah. There's a lot of clapping again. Not entirely sure what for. It could be another tribute to Don Megson, but it could be something from there that their fans have organised as well.
But I will say this, starting this. Oh, that's a good ball.
Oh, very good ball to the Bristol Rovers
Johnson
forwards.
gets the ball back,
Johnson manages to get it back, though.
Work.
Out to Bannon, who plays it forwards again. Long ball to Michael Smith, who can't get there again.
Relax. I say Johnson, Bannon, Wilkes, Windass, and Palmer is where most of our pace is.
Exactly.
And 2 of them are out.
The problem is, the big gripe I have about Michael Smith is he's not got a very good work rate when he's not on the ball.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
Hang on a minute. They're going forward.
Yeah, they're going
really
forward.
Nice play as well.
And Cameron Dawson catches it. Excellent move forwards on the left. Attempt made to get it in the top right corner of our goal, but Dawson catches it well in advance of it getting anywhere near. Oh,
Lee, how you doing, mate?
It is, isn't it, Lee?
Lee is who does all our artwork.
He's a wonderful man.
He's done mine. He's done Jack's. He's done the Talking Wednesday.
Through ball by Bristol Rovers, but caught by Cameron Dawson.
Injury to their player as well. That was
injury. Looks like an injury to their player.
But Lee, go creative. If you want stuff done, give him a message. He's very good at what he does, and he's easy to work with. Oh, that's a great ball.
Excellent through ball by Bannon to Johnson, who crosses it in low. Oh, it's intercepted by Bristol Rovers.
Nobody really took a chance, though.
No.
Oh, throwing.
Throwing on the left-hand side.
I think that was Michael Smith again.
Yeah. This is it about Smith. He has so many different chances, but he doesn't bury anywhere near as many as he should.
That's what people said about him.
Said that.
Yeah, they said.
Portsmouth fans said that as well.
I see. And then Mark 2 on the treatment table going, Wilkes more. No, I think that's a bit cool on Wilkes.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan of him, DJ, but I think that's a bit cool on Wilkes. He's not really had a full season.
He's not had it was denied a pre-season by Hull playing silly buggers with the whole transfer thing. because they told him, yes, you're in the plans, and then ended up getting right till the dying minutes of the transfer window, and then said no. But it's throw-in taken long. Bristol Rovers headed it out, and now it's a corner for Wednesday on the right-hand side.
Pretty handy visitors. Yeah, they are. Yeah. They got a good break on them.
They're very, very good on the counter-attack.
But again, this is where
But they're not playing the same sort of tactics that Barnsley, Forest Green, and others have played.
Josh, they might hear you.
They're playing the counter-attack rather than the full press, getting our faces sort of way of playing.
Gets it away.
Gets it away, but it goes to no one but the Bristol Rovers player who now punts it forwards, and it's
good tackle by Palmer.
Excellent interception by Palmer, who runs all the way from the right, almost all the way to the left, in fact.
Yeah, but Rose was different. Rose was one of those ones where he was expected for it, and with the money, I think there was a pressure on him. Oh, hang on a minute.
Chipped through ball forwards. Oh, Iorfa and Palmer just squabbling to get rid of it.
He's a good player. Give play time. It'll come good. Great light and smash the like button.
Cheers,
Thank you very much, Lee.
Thank you, Lee.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying with Rhodes, but Rhodes came with that expectation that he was going to bang the goals in and stuff. And he went from Wednesday, went to Norwich, had a great time. Everywhere he went on loan, it just didn't work here. Peterborough winning 1-0 versus Atkinson Stanley.
Nice. The problem is, I don't think there's anything wrong with us sitting deep, Stannington, but I think the problem is the forwards aren't pressing enough. The forwards are just sitting back too much. But then that's the problem of Smith and Gregory, is that they haven't got the same aggressive mentality as Windass, and they haven't got the same pace as Windass to be able to break really quickly after getting the ball again, after pressing their defenders, you know?
Again, DJ, he is a good player. Rhodes showed he was a good player because he was scoring goals at Norwich. It's just wrong club, wrong player.
Wrong club, wrong. We weren't playing to Rhodes' strengths. No. That's the problem. I don't think Carlos ever actually wanted Rhodes, you know.
No, I don't
think
he
why
did.
We weren't playing to Rhodes as. Yeah, Wednesday's sitting back too much and just letting Bristol Rovers have a lot of the possession at the moment.
It looks like we're both trying to play on the counter, and they run through straight out midfield and defense.
We're both trying to play on the counter. Excellent tackle by Iorfa, but it still just goes straight to a Bristol Rovers player.
The problem is he's just ran through our midfield and defense straight away, and nothing on him. Oh, good save by Dawson.
Good save by Dawson.
46 people watching, 28 likes. Can we get those likes up? I'd much appreciate it, everyone.
Good defending, but midfield just non-existent. We'll just let them walk right through the midfield again.
It happened versus Burton. It happened versus Cheltenham. It happened versus Lincoln. And I think Byers is that player that breaks that up.
He's pretty much the Kieran Lee. Byers is the new Kieran Lee. That's pretty much what it is, I think. And we haven't got his sort of quote-unquote replacement, if you like, when he gets injured.
You were hoping someone like Delhi was going to step up and do it, but he's just not.
Yeah.
For me, Delhi's off in the summer.
Fizz Backinson, neither of them have stepped up. They've been offered all these chances to step up and just haven't at all. Smith at the corner flag crossing over, but straight to the Bristol Rovers defender.
Is that corner?
No. Marvin Johnson's run after it. He's trying to win something out of it, but through his legs, but he's out-muscled. He's out-muscled in the end. They've had a right little scrap.
They're having a scrap here. Because he's trying to get up and one wasn't letting the other.
Yeah.
So nothing in that.
Yeah, Dawson's kept us in this.
Yeah, he has. So they got a free kick there.
They've got a free kick, yep.
Yeah,
Keeper's taking it quick. Keeper's taking it quick and played it short. Yeah,
agree with that.
Definitely a bit of a scrappy game, but I think we all knew that was going to be the case.
No, I agree with that, Johnny.
Yeah.
Portsmouth are beating Oxford. Which ain't good for Oxford. in the table. That now puts Oxford in the relegation places.
Which means if they go down, it puts us in a very good position to sign their very good central midfielder, Cameron Brannigan.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. If you're listening, transfer committee of Sheffield Wednesday, please, dear God, please
That's
sign
good.
him.
Yep. Now he's out.
Palmer tries to pirouette, but it doesn't quite work out.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I agree, Johnny. I think the thing is with Rhodes adapting to the playstyle, I think he was past the age where he could do that properly. I think players always get to a certain age and they just can't adapt to a new style anymore, you know?
Yeah.
They're kind of set in a certain way of playing. And if he was like 25 max, then I think probably, yeah, great. He could absolutely adapt. But I think because he was well past that age when we signed him, I don't think he had it in him to adapt to a new style anymore. Gibson takes the long throw and it's just flicked on.
Ooh.
Their number 10's looking very handy today, I have to say.
Oh, Christ, he's left Dawson short there.
He's very nervous. They almost left Dawson out to dry just there. The defenders did, but we managed to still get it away.
We are looking very nervous at the back.
We're looking very nervous at the back.
Oh, what's that? That's not a free kick. Evening, Annie.
Evening, Anne.
Portsmouth 1-0.
Portsmouth 1-0. Yeah, nice.
Disappointed how we've been playing. Sort yourselves out. We can't just defend on certain players.
Yeah.
No point. Fair point.
I think there's a few games where again they've just walked straight through the centre of midfield.
And if where Volks have gone to help with the defense,
right? I think Volks has been told to calm the F down. I think, honestly, Volks has been told to calm the F down, and that's why, because he's not now being the sort of midfield bully that he used to be. Because he's probably been told to calm down and not get so many yellow cards, to not get suspended for a couple of games. Because
we ain't got another player to replace him.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be on a certain amount of yellow cards away from a suspension at this point.
I can find out. Hang on.
Because that's why Bannon got suspended for that one game early on in the season, isn't it? Because he kept getting yellow carded.
Nothing compared to when we had Hutch.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, this is short.
Oh, this is nervous.
He's actually got it.
He's got it.
And we're lucky there.
We're very lucky that yeah.
He got 6 yellow cards this season.
Yeah.
So he can't get suspended 10 after like January or whatever it is. They're just not playing these balls.
Yeah. They've now switched a little bit to the whole full press thing that Barnsley are doing.
They switched to full press.
If we're not given the space to actually play, like on the big pitch of Hillsborough, then we struggle. That's the problem.
This is actually quite a decent pitch.
Yeah.
The issue is whenever they're going forward, you've got Volk trying to get back to help with having another man there, which is then leaving an extra hole.
Oh, Michael Smith plays a ball into nobody.
No one.
I think it was poor because Johnson wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Lou, that's what was great. When we had Wilt playing in that
when we had Wilkes and Windass
game, he was doing it.
Yep. But without Wilkes and Windass, we don't have the pacing behind. We've got the advantage. Plays it out wide to Bannon, who has an attempt, and it's in! 1-0!
Go on!
Barry Bannon drills it into the bottom right corner. What a rocket. About 20 yards out, just inside the box, but whack. What an effort.
That with all his
leathers
anger.
It. Absolutely leathers it. What a goal. Out of seemingly nowhere.
Got to give credit to Michael Smith there because he did all the work to win that back. And Gregory could see him as well. Just a really good, well-hit shot.
They're up for it. Bannon's up for this. He's absolutely like channeling his inner demons tonight. He's up for this.
1, 2, 3. 57 people watching and 35 likes. Can we get that up, please? We are 1-0 up versus Bristol Rovers. Got to keep going.
57 watching. Wow. Decent number that is, Jake. Bloody hell.
That puts us top
Palmer with a little bit of housery on his way back.
Yes. Yep.
Just messing with the ball position on the centre circle.
Now let's concentrate.
Wednesday 1-0 after 29 minutes.
Yep.
With a Barry Bannon rocket. Marvin Johnson's woken up a little bit. Oh, unlucky from Bannon. He tried to do a drilled low through ball, but it got intercepted. And now Bristol Rovers on the attack down our left-hand side again.
The one thing that Michael Smith does do well, he does press well.
Even Mark Hobie well.
Product at times. Yeah, we won't.
I think it's too early on to try and hold out for the 1-0. It's
far
too early on now. I think honestly, Darren Moore is probably going to be telling them we need to get more because we need to get more goals than just the one for the goal difference sake of things.
He's a young lad. I think Darren Moore's trying to bring him in slowly. Be interesting to see what he does on pre-season with him. Oh, that's a good bit of pressure again by Smith.
Yeah. I think that goal's woken Smith up a little bit as well, actually.
Yep. He's just got to be careful, though, hasn't he?
Let's not forget with Shipson, this is his first year in the first team environment. And I believe he only signed a professional deal last year, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it was.
Or was it this year? Was it this summer? But he's not been around the team for long.
Leak goals, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That Leeds team.
Throw in taken by Bristol Rovers. It's a bit of head tennis at the minute. They're basically trying another attack down our right-hand side, but very good defending. They're playing it back to the midfield. Bannon almost had it as an interception, but it's now back towards the halfway line. Bristol Rovers trying to find a little way of getting through our defence, but seemingly that goal's woken us up a little bit. We're looking more energised. We're looking more keen on pressing, yeah. We're looking a bit more keen on pressuring them and pressing and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like the camera angle they've got though.
Oh yeah, it's a good camera.
It's one of the better camera angles at one of the pictures that you don't think of. I just think that in the case of throwing into deep end, would work for me. But then again, in position right,
and I think at this point in the season, he doesn't want to put all that pressure on Shipston. I think if this was basically if we were champions already, etc. Like lots of people seem to be saying that we were. He may have chucked him on if it was like if we were out of sight a little bit of the second and third spot, then he probably would have been giving him more game time. But I think with how pressurized the whole situation is right now, I don't think he wants to put that pressure on the shoulders of a young lad.
Sorry, DJ. Wickham are winning.
Leeds fan, you know.
Yep. Wickham 1-0 versus Cambridge. What's that do to the bottom? Because Cambridge are tight down there. So Cambridge.
That's hoofed up.
So Cambridge are now.
Michael Smith, who's yet again got the first touch of a cinder block.
Yeah. The thing is, I think with Smith, you need someone slightly closer to him. You need a number 10 near him. Then
his first touch needs to be a pass to a number 10 that's next to him.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Excellent through ball to Palmer, who's also got the first touch of a cinder block.
Great
he just passes it straight to the goalkeeper, but great chance.
And Palmer's done that all season. Yeah. That little run.
It's like Darren Moore's encouraging him to attack a lot more, whereas before he's been a bit more on the defensive side. Just defending cross, but this time he wants him to attack a bit more, I think.
Yeah.
Hoofed up by the Bristol Rovers keeper to the left-hand side, who then heads it on to the striker, but we intercept it.
Oh, that's all right.
It's all very scrappy. It all seems to be focused down our right-hand side.
It's interesting because we don't really have anyone down there apart from Palmer to a point. I wonder if we're just switching up a bit because we've gone down the left a bit with Johnson. Johnson.
I don't know. I mean, their attacks. The Bristol Rovers seem to be focusing their attacks down our right-hand side or their left.
Yeah, but if you think about it, we've got Palmer on one side and then you've got Johnson on the other.
Yeah. Slipped by Adeniran.
Likes.
Oh, and the referee's fallen for the gamesmanship of Bristol Rovers again. They've gone down at a slight little gust of wind, and the referee's gone, yep, that's a free kick.
You see, Stannington, on that one from Palmer, I think he was just trying to hold it and then hit it. Yeah. But I do know what you mean. We haven't had that kind of clinicalness on just a first-time shot in ages. Darren
Moore looking very animated on the sideline. In a bit of
what happened?
Bit of a but it seems in a bit of a heated discussion with Bannon and Iorfa at the moment.
Yeah.
Does Darren Moore.
And it goes straight out.
And, yeah, just go straight over.
Very good defending as well in the box to stop people moving. 34-minute played. It looks like we're going to play it short here, actually.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's a good idea, but we'll see.
It looks like it could be going out to either Flint or Famewo.
What do you think Famewo's been like since he's come back?
Great,
Jack?
I think.
Yeah, hasn't he? He looks like something with me.
And the thing is, he's only young as well, so he's just going to get even better than he is now.
So
I would actually say I'm shocked Norwich got rid of him. I think what's his name? Norwich manager now. German guy. What's the Huddersfield manager?
Huddersfield.
Yeah, no, he was. He's the German guy.
Oh, Wagner.
Wagner. I think Wagner would have liked to have had someone like Famewo in his squad.
Palmer being told to
Famewo's been absolutely solid.
Or the ball broke. This is weird. What's going on?
Is Icky in the squad? No, Louis. He's played for the under-21s today just to get some match fitness up because I think with how long he's been out, they don't want to risk just throwing him straight into the first team again.
Yeah, this is the thing. I understand you saying I do because he's not played much.
Yeah.
And you don't want him to suddenly play and then suddenly like pull it up. At least if he can do 45 or something. How's everyone also had things? Playing good.
Playing well. I say well. It's interesting. I think we've been lucky on a couple of occasions because Dawson's kept us in it with his with being very vigilant with grabbing the ball. But I don't know. It's been a bit nervy. Wednesdays look a bit nervy. Excuse me. Wednesdays looked a bit nervy so far. We've finally been given a free kick in a not very dangerous area when Adeniran's been fouled many times, and he's only just.
Adeniran's not looked too bad at times.
But yeah, I think Adeniran's now finally woken up a little bit.
He keeps flicking in and out of the game.
Yeah. He's sort of just quietly going about his business almost.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, referee.
1-1 Portsmouth game.
The referee's basically giving lots of soft free kicks away this game.
As long as they stay there off, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, good point. Portsmouth 1-1. Interesting. A free kick is a free kick. Absolutely. I disagree, actually, Johnny Owl. I do think Famewo is very good at passing, and I think arguably the hoofball is just to make up for the fact that we haven't got Bannon as well as we haven't got Bannon, that we haven't got Byers as well as Bannon in central midfield. Oh dear, they're on attack now.
Great. We're trying to get it a little bit here.
Yeah.
And good work by Palmer.
Good work by Palmer, albeit it's out for a corner.
Whereas
I think they would have rather have got it out for a throw-in rather than anything. I don't know why my brain just had a little fart there, but
37 minutes played.
So 37 minutes, 30 seconds, and it's still 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday, although Bristol Rovers have a corner now. And we've not been great in defending against set pieces this season. But they've taken it short. Crossed in by Collins, just straight into the hands of Cameron Dawson.
Dawson
straight into his breadbasket. Oh, Dawson's free, but it's just gone. Nah. Good idea, but
Bristol Rovers player
to their keeper.
Yeah. I will say we have been better at set pieces. We've been a lot better and defending it. I think it's just this last couple of games where it's just dropped.
It's just fallen apart a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. We're not going enough on set pieces considering how tall our back line is, though.
Yeah, little white boy. That's exactly what I'd say about them. They're very intense on the break. They're very, very, very quick out the traps.
They've got some quick players as well.
Counter-attack, yeah. They've got a lot of pace in their side, and I think it's what we're missing at the minute with Windass being out.
Mm.
They're just playing it around the back at the moment. Although a big hoofball from their defender, which is straight into the hands of Cameron Dawson.
Cameron Dawson there. Yeah, I also think we're not playing to Smith's strengths at times. I don't know. I don't know if we've been bought in a target money, not a target
I
man.
think Smith did so well at Rotherham because he was pretty much their only option up front.
Mm.
And so they were having to play to his strengths because he was the only one we had. But, you know, throughout the season...
That's a great ball.
That's a great ball out the right. Adeniran's on it. Oh, but it's straight to the Bristol Rovers defender who kicks it out for a throw-in.
Ball out Palmer.
No, that's not Palmer. He's too big for
Palmer. Oh, yeah. Palmer with the ball to him.
Yeah. Will Volks be angry about lack of towel this week? That's the question. He doesn't seem too displeased now. He's having a bit of banter with the Bristol Rovers crowd as he's drying the ball off with his shirt. Long throw taken by Will Volks into the box. Onto.
Oh.
Close. Sorry that I paused there. It looks like it was going to go in, but it was on the head of Flint, and it's just gone over the top of the bar and hit the top netting bit.
Interesting that Flint and Barry Bannon are talking before the set piece. I wonder if there's something massive pull of the shirt on Lee Gregory. Yeah. Not given.
But that's been happening all game, hasn't it? Yeah. Lee Gregory's been... Is Smith a winger? Well, you know, he's been playing as one at times.
He does tend to get crosses in.
Yeah. Bannon will bend in the corner onto the head of the Bristol Rovers player. Massive hold on Lee Gregory again.
Come on.
Oh, 2-0! Come on! Loose ball. He gets on the end of the loose ball and hammers it into the roof of the net, whacking Famuo. 2-0.
Great goal.
Seemingly out of nowhere. What a goal. What an effort.
Come on, boys.
Come on, boys. We've got this. We've got this.
Let's just
keep our heads, but we've frigging got this. I almost swore. But we've got this. Massive hold on Lee Gregory. How that's not given us a penalty. But
Famuo in the actual build-up.
Famuo actually hammers it with his weaker right foot into the roof of the net. What a goal.
There's 71 people watching 44 likes. Get those likes up. Come on.
Come on, Wednesday. Will Volks is on it, looking more like his normal self. Battling a bit more. Tries the little pirouette. The little pirouette spin, but it gets intercepted and it's now Wednesday for throw-in.
41 minutes.
Dominic Iorfa to take. Now to Palmer. Back to Iorfa, who hoofs it forwards a little bit. Oh,
good work.
Good turn by Gregory with his chest. And it's a through ball to Adeniran, who almost gets on the end, but it's straight into the hands of the Bristol Rovers keeper.
That was a great chance, that.
Great chance.
But they're winning
on the door a bit more now.
They're winning
waking up a little bit.
Ball as well now.
Yeah.
Second ball, it's the first to it. They're holding it up. They're doing little spins.
Akin Famuo is going to be such a crucial player going forwards for this club. If he's this good now, just wait until two seasons down the line. This man is going to be such a good player for this club going forwards. We really are. Something's happened in the last sort of 5 minutes or so. We've woken right up.
Yeah.
We looked a bit. We sort of looked tidy after the first. Oh, Gregory's pulled to the ground and there's still nothing given.
Yeah, I think he's only 22.
Bit of volleyball going on right now. Sorry, Akin Famuo has just done a petulant shove on one of the Bristol Rovers forwards for probably his antics in the box 24. Earlier, just to get him back.
24.
Number 24, yeah.
He was a good
And now Bristol Rovers are going down at every single chance they get because they know this referee's giving away a lot of soft free kicks.
Famuo is a defender. He's a centre-back.
It's amazing because he's a centre-half, but he plays like a central midfielder a lot of the time, and it's great.
So Famuo was valued at 250k, and we got him for 60.
Yeah, we got him for £60,000. Can you believe it? What a steal. I'm sorry, but what a steal that is.
Well, you're going to say steal. We got Barry Bannon for free.
Yeah. Barry Bannon was a free transfer. I forgot about that. Or was he? I thought he was like £1 million quid, wasn't he?
No, he was a free.
Oh, right.
I'm sure he was a free. I'm pretty sure we gave him like a 6-month contract and then we signed him on a permanent in January.
Peterborough and Wickham 2-0. Wait, do you mean... Sorry, who's 2-0 up? Is it Peterborough that's 2-0 up? Or is
Yes.
it Wickham that's 2-0 up? Sorry, Arizona Eagle.
Oh, no, it wasn't undeclared 3.
Yeah. Totally agree, Mark. Forget what you're hearing about Chancery. All that is a load of, and I'm going to swear now, but a load of bullshit cooked up by random people on Twitter that just want to get a few likes. None of what you're reading on the internet about Chancery is remotely true at all. Yes, he may have gone into the changing room after the... Which game was it? After the Barnsley game. Because he was there at Barnsley. Yes, he may have gone into that dressing room, but that was probably to congratulate them on the 23-game unbeaten run.
Corner here for Bristol Rovers.
Corner for Bristol Rovers that's just headed away by Wednesday.
The thing is, the way it got presented on the radio sounded ominous, and the fact that they'd had the... It kind of said it kind of was a nothing story.
Not to tempt fate, by the way, but as things stand right this second, we are in the first position.
Oh,
we are in position number 1 in the league table.
Byron wasn't happy there though. He threw a little bit of an elbow.
Yeah,
gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, Barry Bannon's getting heated up here. That's for sure. I think he's up for this.
45 minutes. So how many out of time we've got? We have got 2 minutes out of time.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? How much that Dunkley might celebrate if he scores because he helps us get promotion.
I thought he's in. Oh, I thought he's injured.
Oh yeah, is he injured? I don't know.
I think he's out for the season. That's not a bad shout, Lee.
That isn't a bad shout, but I think Icky needs to. Icky needs to come back first. Scored. Vale scored. Who were they playing against?
Ipswich.
Sorry, I'm so ignorant.
Oh, 1-0 Port Vale!
1-0 Port Vale! Come on! Results going our way this time round, you know?
Let's just keep it level, though.
Keep it level-headed.
But new manager out for Vale, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Their manager, which I thought was odd, to be fair. Who's injured? Big Dunkley. Yeah, I think Big Dunkley. It's why their kind of results have gone that way.
I think that's an interesting idea, though, Lee, playing Famo as a CDM. Although you can argue that you could do that with Iorfa, because he's played that role a few times before and has done very well at that role, hasn't he? Arguably better at times than when he's played centre half.
Oh, Dunkley's back.
Dunkley's back. Nice.
Okay. I hadn't seen the team sheet for Shrewsbury, because why would I?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Good point.
But if he's back, brilliant. Well, no, because we play him soon, and he's been really good for them. Yeah,
I think it's like Mr. Around the Grounds. Oh, half-time, 2-0 to Wednesday. Come on.
Right, brilliant.
Right.
Medal for your punk Sheffield or nothing with them. I believe unicorns and fairies before I believe the media propaganda.
Yeah.
I like that. It was a weird one. Like, I didn't really want to make a video on it the other night, just because I felt it was a nothing story to a point, and that's why it was a short and not a main video.
Yeah,
because it was those things you sometimes get. Now YouTube have got the ability to short. There's a big bit where there's a story you don't think is right, but it's still a story. You can put it out there, kind of thing. And
absolutely.
It doesn't matter if Chancery went down before the game or after the game. At the same time, I've seen people turn around and say Chancery shouldn't be going down. It's like if you're in a job and your manager comes up to you, or your head of who owns it, having a walk round, you don't turn around and say, "What are you doing here? Go away." I know football's a completely different game.
Yeah, it's still a business, though. It is still a business. This is Chancery's club, and they are Chancery's players and manager and whatever. So
that was an excellent first half with how we played. Yeah. I will admit, we did look better for the last 20.
We did.
They did get up. They were pretty solid when they were getting forward. We just got to be careful of that because they got it in them to strike. Now, if you look at their bench is very attack heavy with Marcus and Sinclair. So I think if we can keep doing what we're doing in the last 20, and the thing is, this is the first time in a while we've had people with options on the bench. You've got a Patterson you can bring on.
Yeah,
who
I mean, and
this
on
kind
that
of
note,
game
I
is
would
built
definitely, in this game with how they've been playing, I'd definitely take Gregory off and put Patterson on for him. I think it's crying out for a Patterson and Wilkes combo up front. This is
sadly no Wilkes.
Oh yeah, good point.
It could work with Patterson and Smith.
Yeah,
because Patterson can do quite a lot of the work.
They have been excellent when they've been up front together in the past, haven't they? So
yeah, exactly. Let's just see what happens, because we've been saying that for a while, and
Brucey bonus.
I'm actually surprised. I thought that was a banned word on my channel, Bruce. I don't think it's a case about bonuses. I don't think it's that. I think it was just at the end of the day.
At this point, money isn't motivating these players. It's getting over the line. I think they've got this professional attitude. It's not the same squad like the squad that got relegated. Yes, they were money motivated, no doubt about that. But this squad this year are so emotionally invested in us doing well this year.
So chat, how are we all doing?
Motivation this year.
How are we all doing? I'm going to have just a quick break, and then I'll let
you're just going to make
Jack
full
do
screen, and you're going to let me host and have the burden of the Punk Chef 41 audience on my shoulders.
I will in a minute. Hang on. I will stop my camera. I can only put you there, I'm afraid, my friend.
Zoom me in, maybe.
No, I can't.
Oh.
Because I don't have the subscription.
Oh.
So I'll be back in a moment.
So, friends, hello. Nice to meet you all. If you haven't been around already, I'm Worko. I'm Jake's friend. I'm on the good old Dapper 18 EFL show every now and again with Mr. Around the Grounds. Nice to see you, by the way, Lee. It made me really happy to see you in the chat. But yeah, scores on the doors around League One at halftime. I was basically just stalling to wait for all of the halftime scores to come in. So, scores on the doors at halftime. Accrington Stanley 0, Peterborough 2, Shrewsbury 0, Plymouth Argyle 0, MK Dons 0, Charlton 0, Ipswich Town 0, Port Vale 1. New manager bounce there, maybe. Lincoln City 0, Barnsley 0, Exeter City 0, Derby County 0, Forest Green 0, Fleetwood 0. Lots of 0-0s at the moment. And of course, there's us, 0-2. To Sheffield Wednesday. Burton Albion 0, Bolton Wanderers 1. They're still not letting up, it seems, in this promotion race. Cambridge United 0, Wickham 2. Oxford United 1, Portsmouth 1. Interesting scores around the doors, you know. It's going to be DJ, are you saying way because Sheffield United are losing? That's interesting. Are they losing right now? No, they're not. They're drawing 0-0. I see. But as things stand right now, we're still a game ahead in terms of matches played from the two beneath us of Plymouth and Ipswich and Barnes. In fact, we're a game ahead of all the other top six other than Peterborough, actually. But as things stand in the league table right now, we are in top spot. Plymouth are in second, and Ipswich are currently third because of the fact that they're losing 1-0. So, effectively, we're doing it again today, where we've really got to hope that results go our way again. But all we can do is get the 3 points this game. But yes, Champions League game still 0-0. I see Arizona. Yeah. Port Vale will just need to sub on all their defenders and go 10 at the back. I agree. Sheffield Wednesday fan 101, 100%. Yeah, I really hope that the results can go our way this game, because to be honest, it's on the EFL show, Mr. Lee, Mr. Around the Grounds, predicted that this would go right down to the wire. You know, Derby have to win to guarantee the playoff spot, and Wednesday have to win to make sure they go up automatically. So I can see that being a scenario that happens come the end of the season. Hello, Jake.
Hello, how are we doing?
I think I've covered the absence of you quite well. But
thank you.
Yes.
It's very easy to do. You can talk properly, unlike me.
Absolutely. Bristol Rovers have had most of the possession, interestingly enough, in this first half. They've had 69.7% of the possession in this first half, with Wednesday only having 30.3%. Although Wednesday have had more shots overall and on target. So that's interesting.
If you want to go and stretch your legs a little bit, mate, please do so.
Because right, so on my Twitch channel that you can see in the link, it's not to self-plug or anything, right? But I do Twitch.
You can self-plug, mate.
The link is just here. You just type that in with the HTTPS, obviously. You know, the web browser won't do everything for you. But
I do love how he's saying, I don't want to, like, plug his channel, even though I told him to put his channel underneath there.
Yes,
so he could.
Well, you know what, Jake? You know what? I'm a very humble man, right? I don't like to plug myself, even when people say you can plug yourself. But I do a Twitch channel that's not really football related. I am wanting to do more football related stuff eventually. I just don't have the audience base that enjoys football too much at the moment. So right there in that link is my twitch.tv channel. Good old Jeff Bezos, the direct competitor of this platform. But yes, that's my Twitch channel that I'll be on doing this sort of thing at some point in the future, I'm sure. But yes, the long running. What I was going to say was the long running joke over there is that I have got a old lady bladder that's the size of a pea or a Brussels sprout, and that's sadly the case again, where I need to go and relieve myself. So.
Yeah, you go.
So, I'm going to quickly go pee, and I'm going to leave you with the dyslexic man that can't talk to kind of pick up the slack, given that my shoulders are aching from carrying this halftime period. So
you did turn around and say that, DJ. Ironically. But yes, it's weird. It's very, very weird this because we've gone very bipolar. 1 minute we're really good, 1 minute we're really like not knowing. Lot better with chances. I have a special guest to come on. Hello, Mr. Dead 30 Box.
Hello, you all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
I'm all right. Also, Jack's on a podcast that you forgot about. Can I just say? Oh yeah, I'm on Dapper's stream. Yeah, it's a great stream, but he also forgets he co-hosts a podcast. Sack him. It's all right, isn't it? 2-0.
It's going good, mate. Bit nervy at time when they've been breaking. I'm not gonna lie, but we looked a little bit solid. I think. I still don't see Michael Smith as the person to hold the ball up right. No, that's my issue. The time where he just doesn't do that hold up well. But we'll take it, and other results at the moment are going our way. So let's see what happens.
And that's what I wanted to basically mention: the fact that Port Vale and Shrewsbury doing us a favour. I think, was it you or Jack that said we need to bring Patterson on?
Me. I think Patterson's ideal for this game.
Would you want to change it with the flow of it currently?
Not yet, but I would say 60th minute, 65th minute, you bring Patterson on for Gregory or someone, just so you've got someone else who can run. Because Patterson can do that job that Gregory used to be able to do, which was running in behind.
Yeah. I realise also I look like I'm flicking my hair everywhere. It's because I'm standing up, guys. I'm not used to it. I apologise. I'm not doing the old 80s flick. No, I think I think it's actually a case of we're just being a little bit more clinical tonight. I mean, we should be winning this, but we've been doing a Sheffield Wednesday for quite a while. What do you think if we actually... Do you think we've still got a chance? Should be controversial. Have we still got a chance if we actually keep this going, of doing it?
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx anything. That's my issue. Because of how this week is, since it's gone from the 3-0 win to then the loss, and it's gone so bipolar each time because it's that tight at the top. That's the issue. And the other issue we've got, we're now heavily relying on other teams, which is what we didn't want to be into in the first place. But that being said, if they keep playing like this and can add a couple more, I'd be happy with it. It means, and if the other team can do us a favour, we should go into the next game with a lot of confidence versus Exeter.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just the fact we've got games left. Like, I realised, I was like, oh, I'll do another stream. And then I realised that this was literally probably Derby, maybe. Yeah. That's probably the only one that will be televised after this.
It might not be, actually.
It's usually, you can probably get them on the red button or find them somewhere because it's the 12:30 kickoff, innit, on the last day.
True.
So that might be it. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Dex.
How are you?
Okay, my friend.
We're getting there, mate. We're getting there.
Tonsillitis is cured, so I now
you can speak now, but you can't tweet.
But I can't because I've been asked to do this. So I'm sorry. Okay.
That's part of the reason I want to come on at half time. Why is the Twitter so quiet?
Why is the Twitter so quiet?
I was like, oh, they're both doing this. This will be nice. Yeah. And then I looked at Twitter.
Just tumbleweed.
Yeah.
You looked at the Twitter and heard this.
The sonic soundboard. Again.
Pretty much. No, lads, it's nice to actually see Wednesday going for it. It was what do you think's the second goal?
I don't know how a penalty wasn't given.
Yeah, Gregory was getting hauled
because Gregory got pulled, Femiro got pulled, and I think Femiro took the shot with his frustration to being held so much and went sod it.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I realized? I just realized we could have been doing this at half time all through the season on my Dexterity Watches. Yeah. Rather than nothing.
Maybe we need to look into that in the future.
Yeah. We know now that we can
good shout. Good shout. And then I can go and get more drunk in the half time and you boys can talk. I'm not drinking the lager tonight. Obviously, I've got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm sort of not drinking to go on top of it. But the Brooklyn Lager was only good luck for a little while. I can't read the chat at the same time. I can see somebody talking. Oh, Steve's talking about my hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Check your mic. Well, it's a microphone.
Well, what I've been noticing actually is you might need to back out the stream and come back in because I've been losing audio on you boys sometimes, and you have to just close the stream and open it back up. Yeah. It's not your fault. I think it's a YouTube thing.
Try that, Manny. That might work. I'm intrigued how the second half goes, but I will say this: second half Bristol Rovers, it's Joey Barton. We know what a bit of a howler he is.
No, I don't know. I think you keep it like it is for 15 minutes and you weigh it up.
Yeah.
And you bring maybe a Patterson on. Do you know what the ideal situation is? We get a third and you can bring somebody like Shipston on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be...
Let him enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Because we've not really got any fixtures that aren't going to be high pressure for the lad like that. And I know I think it's you've said before, Jack, in the past that sometimes those younger players can come on and thrive. But it's not always
they don't know what to do and they lose the head. Like when George Hurst, I think he made when he played for us and he made that debut.
Was it when we played Carlisle?
Away. No, it was Reading away in the league and he absolutely looked lost. And that can happen sometimes when a youngster gets brought on. But yeah. And also, it's nice to know that Plymouth and Ipswich will be thinking of us like that really stubborn pregnancy test that comes back. Even though you swear contraception has been used, you still have to...
All right, all of a sudden, I'm suddenly glad this has not got the podcast branding all over it now. He's just started.
Because we're back again. We're back again in top spot, troubling them. And of course, the results are going our way.
You know what we should do, lads? Actually, this might be a good thing. Is there a game in hand next week? Next Tuesday?
I think it is.
I don't know.
That could be a laugh.
Let me have a look. They've brought Scott Sinclair on.
Scott Sinclair. Wait, the same one that was at Celtic, or am I thinking of another Sinclair? Oh.
No, it's that the same one.
Oh wow. He's always been trouble for us when he's played against us. I'll put the.
Is it next week they play?
I believe so.
It could be.
22nd. Hang on, let me have a look. Go to this. And we kicked off, by the way.
Yes, we kicked off. Sorry.
Yeah, I better actually go back and watch it in a second. But I'm intrigued if this is because those gaming. If we do win this and they bottle it, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's
still on.
Yeah,
it's still on, guys.
25th of April in Barnsley.
Oh, very dangerous through ball, and immediately they've scored 1 goal.
2-1. We had 2 goals, Jack. Jake.
Yeah, 2-1. 2-1.
But the problem is that was easy.
Ignore everything I just said.
Yeah.
This is going to be a bloodbath second half. Right.
It's going to be a bloodbath. Yeah, they've pretty much just lofted it straight over our midfield.
What is Dawson doing there?
Dawson's just out of position completely.
Right.
And
I will say for the people in the chat there that I'm going to go and leave you boys to it, doing a great job.
Nice.
But yeah, as Eagle said, the game's hand are on Tuesday. Then maybe I'll have a chat with you boys, and we might do a special or something for that. Because if Wednesday cannot bottle this tonight, there might be something decent for that. Yep. But I don't know. What do you think now? Then, do we bring a change on?
I'd definitely say swap. Bring on Patterson maybe for Gregory.
Yeah.
I think him and.
What about Wilts, Jack? You know, the person that's not in the squad.
The person that's not in the squad. Ha ha ha! I didn't. Well, in my defence, right, I said it's the ideal sort of situation for someone like Wilkes, even though he's not in the squad.
Oh, they're on a break.
Unfortunately, it's the right sort of game. You're smart. You look so smug, Dex.
It's also because my stream's ahead of yours.
Oh yeah, good point.
Because I've noticed this. I actually knew we just conceded before we did it, but I didn't give any spoilers away.
Okay. So, Dex, you're the model viewer. People in the chat don't spoil the game. If you're ahead of us, don't go spoiling it. And people need to learn that in your chats when you do the dexterity watches as well.
Do you know what? I'm pretty sure this hoot dog is not meaning this in a mean way. Get rid of Dex, I think, ellipsis. It's because obviously I've come on and we've now conceded. Yeah. So do you know what? I've got so much bad mojo around me at the minute. I probably will do that.
It's very scrappy in the box. We've scrambled for our life, but it's offside and we've now got a free kick. Oh, that was nervy.
It's fine.
That was
right.
It's fine.
Lovely to see you all. I will go and cry when we bottle this in 40 minutes' time. See you in a bit, boys.
To be fair, before you go, Dex.
Yeah.
You look like Jesus, so you predicted it. You already knew it was coming.
Yeah, I reckon this finishes 3-2 Wednesday. Just saying.
Yeah.
But
I would say that's a fair estimate as well.
Yeah.
But
we'll see what happens. See you later, lads.
All right, pal. See you in a bit.
Bye.
By chat.
Oh, dear me.
By chats, by Chad, by chaps.
Right, they are coming forward. They're up for this now.
They're looking fired up. I think they've got a bit of a rollicking by Mr. Barton at half time because they're playing like they've got a rocket up the backsides at the moment. Bristol Rovers are.
No, that
could have been. That was a free kick in the first half, but the referees. Oh, excellent ball by Bannon through to Johnson, who doesn't cross it hard enough.
Femo's just gone down though.
Femo has just gone down. Oh dear.
And they're stopping the game here to check on him. We haven't got many defenders either.
Yeah, they're just stopping the game now to check on him. Derby 1-0. David McGoldrick. Just scored, so they're leading 1-0 at Exeter.
Oh, Shrewsbury are winning.
Shrewsbury are winning?
Shrewsbury look like they're beating Plymouth.
Interesting.
Ooh.
So,
Darren and Jamie Smith are talking here, and the other coaches, and David Stockdale, which I kind of love.
I think they're talking about possibly making a change at some point.
Yeah.
What do you think about the backroom staff, by the way? I know a lot of people are saying, changing around players and stuff, but what about backroom staff? Do you think any of the coaches need to be changed for a new face, or just new coaches being brought in general, or like what's your thoughts on that?
We said this. Oh, this ain't looking good. That looks hamstring.
It's like he's pretty much looks like he's cramped up.
Yeah. The backroom staff, I think we are. To be fair, the one thing Darren Moore's done ever since he came to Wednesday, he's had to bring in backroom staff all the way through because there's been no backroom staff to go with, if that makes sense. He's had to bring them. So he's had to bring Ireland in. He's had to bring in Shan. Which, funny enough, Shan isn't actually on the Wednesday's 13 coaches.
First team coaches. Oh, interesting.
No, he's not on the list.
I think the club have been a bit lax with updating the website about things like that in the past, haven't they?
Is he going to be okay? So, he's limping.
I think he's landed a bit strangely on his knee because it was.
No, he's got his arm around his shoulder. He's done. That's a blow.
God's sake, man. I can off. Who's coming
injury.
on? Why do we keep getting these injuries in games?
Femewo has just... Oh. So who
coming on to replace Akinfenwa, who's going off.
That's a nightmare. That's
interesting. Who's he replacing now? Who's dropping back in defence?
Unless they're going to put Adenir in there. Because he can play wing back.
Oh, maybe Palmer's moved into the right centre half position.
Yeah.
And then
so Akinfenwa gone off. Looks like he was really struggling.
And now Will Vaulks has been booked for time wasting.
And Plymouth were denied a blatant penalty, apparently.
Oh dear. So Will Vaulks has just been booked for time wasting, right? When he was literally waiting for our player to enter the pitch.
Yeah.
That didn't look good. League One officiating again.
That injury
the same
old
story.
Good, so hang on. Why didn't he bring Brown on? Brown could have played that Femewo role.
Yeah, but maybe he's seen that the midfield's not all that active, if you like, because that goal was literally caused because they've just bypassed the central midfield and hit us really quickly. I think Lee Gregory's looking tired.
He's looking shattered.
He's looking shattered. I think he needs to come off and be replaced by Pato at some point, because Smith's still looking fine, but Gregory's blowing.
I would say though, maybe bring Durant on right near the end for Smith if he's looking good, just for that youngster to get out on a bit of pace.
Exactly.
We're back, so will we be better going down to 10? It's 1-1. Ipswich have got to go back.
Ipswich 1-1. Of course, it was always coming. Excuse me for the hiccup, by the way. It was always coming. I mean, Gregory's getting pulled all the time, and he's never giving him a foul for some reason. He had two men pulling him just then, and there was no foul given. Shameful. Foul all day long. The follow commentators are saying it as well. It was a foul all day long.
Yep. Collins is a very good player going forward. He's one that will be interesting. Would be interesting if we did go up. Anderson, who was at Bristol Rovers on loan when they went up, he will be a good one for the Championship because he hasn't really done much at Newcastle.
Oh, Smith with the first touch of a cinder block again, and he's gone straight to the Bristol Rovers midfielder.
And Broadhead's only just come back from injury.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
They've spent very well this year.
But we just got to concentrate on ourselves.
Exactly.
There's no point. Yeah, we get excited when we've seen it, but right now, we've just got to be...
We've got to concentrate. We just got to make sure we keep winning. That's all we need to focus on.
Yep. And let's have a look here.
It's going to be a very tight game this year at the top, I think, as it is right now. And there's another one in the treatment room. Tariq Backinson. That's just because he's just said his name. Yeah, Deneran's dropped down to right back.
Yeah.
And right wing back, and Palmer's.
I think he'll play well there anyway. That's a good ball.
That's a very good ball. Very good head on by Iorfa, who's making a charge forwards. Iorfa in the box. What's the cross in? To the Bristol Rovers defender.
But it's straight back to Will Vaulks.
Straight back to Will Vaulks, who's going to make a cross. He makes the cross in straight to the same defender that headed out Iorfa's head cross.
He looked like he was a bit fed up when he hit that then.
I think he was fed up because nobody was moving for him. Everyone was just stationary when he was trying to make a play. Cameron Dawson hoofs it up. Gregory's got it, heads it. He's onside, but he loses out.
He was blocked off.
He was blocked off by their number 5.
And he just couldn't control that first touch. It's a good ball down.
Poor first touch with his head. Took the sting out of the move there.
He could have done with chesting it there.
Exactly.
Dead, and then taking the shot and just going for a long range.
Or doing a quick turn back. And
you never know. Depends what budget goes where.
Yeah. Because It's an interesting one because we could actually have a bit of a war chest now because we've not really spent anything in the last 2 years.
Maybe. Where's that gone?
Hoofed out.
Oh,
if in doubt, get it out, says Will Volks.
Yep.
Hoofed out onto our left-hand side. On our right-hand side, sorry. I forget they've switched round. Because it's half-time. They switch around at half-time, don't they? Of course they do. What am I on about? What an idiot I am. Oh.
You even watch football before
now they... Now they're making an attack. They were making an attack down... Pardon?
It's all this Ted Lasso you've been watching.
Ted Lasso, yeah.
Robin 1-1 with Burnley. Oh, that'd be good for Ian.
Oh, by the way, chat, as well, if... I'm thinking, just here, right? Just at that back wall.
That's a good hold-up
play. A life-size cardboard cutout of Roy Kent. Oh, Backinson does the dummy, but Lee Gregory wasn't there on the end of it, and he didn't read it.
The dummy was the right idea.
The dummy was the right call, but Gregory wasn't in the right place. Oh, Backinson on the ball again. Through ball. Too heavy for Smith to get to. No, it's not. He kept it in. Kept it in. Brings it out wide. Makes the cross into the box. Oh, our player shoved.
Now,
Backinson shoved, but no penalty.
Birmingham 1-0 versus Millwall. Thank you, Airzone Eagle, being our gestuary for the night.
Oh, no, he didn't get shoved. He dived. Backinson dived to try and get a penalty, which I don't like. Mate. I'm not a fan of that.
And he will have got booed to hell heaven because he's a Bristol Rovers player, a Bristol City player. Oh.
Yeah. Give your head a shake, fella, say the iFollow commentators. Agree. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
You think he'll be off in the summer then? The old stiff bones.
Now they've got an attack down our right-hand side.
Got to do well. That's a good tackle, actually.
Adeniran does well. So does Iorfa, but they're throwing and they take it quickly. Attacking down our right-hand side. Yeah, down our right-hand side again.
Gregory's really far back.
Yeah, Gregory's really far back.
He dropped back massively trying to help.
Yeah, he always does that though. I've noticed.
Yeah,
but he's walking now. Gregory's walking, and I think he's pretty knackered. To be fair.
Yep. Oh, that's a good ball behind.
Very good ball. Oh, very dealt. Oh,
yeah.
I was going to say well dealt with by our players, but it was straight to their player again, who then had an attempt, but it was well wide, and Dawson collects.
It was pinballed that.
Yeah, it was pinballs.
You need to bring Patterson on now.
Yeah. This is the time for Patterson.
Gregory's looking tired.
Gregory's blowing massively.
Yeah.
Now, just another little reminder. Like the stream. Otherwise, it's bad luck for the next 17 years. It's as though you've smashed a mirror and while walking underneath a ladder.
80
if you
people
don't do that.
And,
80 people watching. Healthy number. Nice. Yeah. Nice to see you all. Thanks for dropping by and watching. It's been
free kick game. Darren Moore.
Oh no, we've lose out because Gregory's on the floor.
No one's going near him.
They're attacking down our left side. No one's going near him. Cross into the penalty area, but Flint deals with it. Hoofed out again.
Oh.
Back towards the halfway line, and now they break again. Thinking of coming down the right-hand side? Yes, they are. Number 3. They're coming down our right-hand side.
Pointing, trying...
Backinson's trying to get someone else to press rather than himself.
Which is annoying. The problem is when they're breaking, we're setting off them. No one's going with them, and we're just letting them run past us. Don't get a card, Bannon. 2-1 to Wickham.
2-1 to Wickham. Bristol Rovers with it again. Trying to initiate yet another attack down the right-hand side. They play the chip through ball, but Cameron Dawson collects again. They're trying to break really quickly, and I think they're trying to take us by surprise.
And Palmer...
Liam Palmer slips with his attempt. And it's backed...
No, Volks.
Back towards Bristol. They take a shot from range, but it's wide.
Cracking shot, though. I'm not going to lie. It's corner, I think. Yeah, corner.
Yeah, it's a corner because it...
We've gone all shaky.
Flint gave it a good enough deflection to send it out for a corner. I think it was Flint.
Proper shaky since that goal. That goal.
But it's happened. It's happening again. We keep losing our heads when we concede, even if we're winning, even if we're in the lead. It's like the Wednesday of last season again.
Need to be careful. Need to be very, very careful.
Corner's taken. Flint rises, but it's hoofed straight out.
We've got another player down. Who's down now? So we're laughing
Cameron
because
Dawson with
Dawson's
a little
just
arse
gone up
pat.
to the player and they've gone smacked him on the backside.
Giving him a load of smacks on his backside. It's Gregory. He's put
they
his
have
body on the
gone
line
to
to
sleep a little
defend
bit.
it.
They have gone to sleep a little bit. Just need to wake up.
Yeah, Big P needs to come on for Gregory because he's looking knackered.
I will say something. Gregory then didn't realise that was the referee because he squared up to him.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah,
realised.
Gregory got pulled up to his feet and then squared up to the person that did it, not realising it was the referee.
And then you're like, oh, sorry.
And they had a laugh. And then sorry. And then he looked like a little schoolboy getting told off by the head teacher.
No, Big P needs to come on.
This is crying out for him now. Sorry about coughing.
Also, there is a signed Big P shirt going in the background there soon.
By the way, people in chat, please let me know if my commentary style is nice. I'm potentially getting a radio job soon where I'm going to be doing this sort of thing in the future.
All the time.
So,
always looking for a
good,
compliment.
I'm looking for feedback, actually, Jake.
Well, send them a questionnaire.
I'm not fishing for friggin' likes on this. Oh, through ball to Smith. Through ball to Smith. Can he get there? And he shoots and it's well over the bar.
Close. It was a great ball through.
Oh, nice, Johnny.
No, I think we only told you all the time you should be doing radio anyway. Strangely, so watching you with iPhone in the background, and you're about 20. We will be 22nd behind. Some streams are further forward, some streams are not. Like when we had Dex on, he was
got a very soothing voice. Thank you.
He's been told that before.
I've been told that. I was gonna say what I've been told.
I know what you were gonna say,
but I won't say it because it's not gonna go well with the YouTube.
No.
Monitoring police.
And we've got a free kick there.
We've got a free kick at the halfway line, pretty much.
Now, who's that
Gregory got fouled.
Patterson is coming on.
Patterson's coming on. Yes, he's got his warming up kit off.
Oh no, he just sat down again. So
he sat down with his legs crossed, very elegantly, like a country gentleman on the bench.
A bit,
very elegantly, like a country gentleman on the bench. And now he stood up, through ball down. Their right-hand side, but Johnson couldn't beat the first man again. As has been his problem for the last, quite a long time this season. Oh, thank you, Mark.
Petition for worker for go and praise or grumble.
Praise or grumble. Well, actually, I was already on.
You were, I
was on BBC Radio Lincolnshire for the sort of Wednesday fan perspective build-up for the Lincoln game.
1-1.
A long throw in by Volks taken, but it's intercepted by them, and they've got the ball now. Trying to push it out centrally.
I beg your pardon.
Adeniran gets it and does very well. Gets it back to Dawson, who is being pursued. He gets it away long.
Yep, we've seen that.
Gets up to Gregory, but he loses it. Whoa!
That's a free kick.
That's a free kick, Adeniran. They take it quickly, but it's too quick for the referee's liking.
Yep. So, as it stands, we're head on goal difference on people. Oh, Edwards, good player as well.
Yes, you should have done, Johnny. Why didn't you? What a letting us down like this. Oh.
So Patterson is coming on.
Patterson is coming on. Is it for Gregory? It should be. Yes. It's almost like I've played too much.
Oh,
sorry. Yes.
Patterson on, or Big P, as it's known around these parts.
So let's see what happens.
Or the Hog, as he's called in some parts.
Yeah, that's a
Lee Gregory.
That's a smart.
Lee Gregory doing the bit of gamesmanship and taking his time coming off. Interesting.
Of course he is. He's like, I'm tired. Leave me alone.
He's an old man. He's tired. Patterson's got this massive grin on his face.
Whatever Gregory just said.
Whatever Gregory's just said, it's really tickled Patterson. Because Patterson had this beaming grin on his face as though Big P, the 69 Hog, absolutely HM. Leave it forward to our left-hand side, should I say. Now we're making a move and Johnson can't control it very well and it's straight back to the Bristol Rovers. They're in possession again. They get it back. They're trying to make a move down our left-hand side.
But this is where...
Go straight back to the central defenders. They're now passing it amongst each other.
This is where Pato will be handy, though, because they'll get in their faces when they're trying to...
But then they're in pursuit. Does well. Gets it out for a Bristol Rovers free throw-in, I think.
I think that was.
Or is it Wednesday throw-in?
Looks like a Wednesday throw-in.
I think it looks like a Wednesday throw-in, Jake.
Yes, I think it did too, Jack.
Yes. What was that? All hail the big P. Absolutely. Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, you probably did, actually.
Yeah.
Well, put yourself on at the back. No one would get past you. Oh, no one's getting past Darren Moore.
No one is getting past Darren Moore.
There isn't a centre-back built like that
Big
anymore.
P's got his first touch of the game. Oh!
Ooh, nearly got the ball.
Nearly was on the end of that. Patterson's looking up for this.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? There's no defenders like properly built like they used to.
Exactly. There's no big brick shithouse defenders anymore.
No. Can you imagine
I guess Aidan Flint is in that class.
Oh!
What a cross by Adeniran, but Smith couldn't get his head on it.
Yeah. We got it.
He just heads it straight into the hands of the keeper. God's sake.
This is the thing. They're going it short, and I think Patterson's going to be used really well just to press.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what Patterson can do, he's good at going back to help with defending, like Gregory was doing, but I think Patterson can do it a little bit better. And you see, he's trying to make a position to know where he was going to go, and he's already running straight after him.
Bristol Rovers just kind of plodding it around each other at the central of their defence at the minute. Nothing really happening. Yeah. I agree.
Maybe we should change that other podcast just to that.
Yeah.
They're just playing it around at the back.
Plodding it around at the back. Nothing really much happening.
So what did you all have for tea?
Oh, for God's sake, here he is. Here it is. What did you have for tea?
Careful there.
Risky header all the way back to Dawson from our left-hand side, but it somehow didn't get intercepted.
We are looking a little bit better, but not really, because they're pressing. Yeah. Every time we've got the ball, it's now 2-to-1 player for Wednesday, like we've been having teams do to us. And
Dawson with an almighty hoof that ends up in the Bristol Rovers players' feet.
Oh,
and Johnson just doesn't get to it again. Johnson.
Get the ball back.
And when's he get the ball back?
Tried to get to Michael Smith, but he gets outdone.
Yeah.
I'm suing for copyright infringement.
Suing for copyright.
I'm still shocked that someone actually stepped up to Moore this season when they got sent off.
Oh, yeah.
The Fleetwood game.
What was his name? Rooney. It was something or other Rooney, wasn't it?
Sean Rooney?
Game. Sean Rooney, that's the one.
All right. We need to just keep pressing.
Johnson takes the throw in quickly to Bannon.
That's actually really good.
Moves forwards. Just a 1-2 between Johnson and Bannon. And again.
Johnson
launches across in, but it's intercepted by their number 5. Out for a corner. Out for a Wednesday corner on the right-hand side.
Oh, well, the keeper was just like, are you going out?
Yeah.
You sure? Got a corner here, so hopefully we can do something from this.
Corner on the left-hand side. Maybe it's,
I will say
maybe
with the corner that we had recently, where they're doubling up on Flint, so Flint's not being able to get around the person, maybe change it up a little bit.
We're actually crossing. I know, right, Dex? It's mental.
Giroud missed the penalty. Wow.
Oh, dear.
We've got Plymouth coming up away soon.
Get those balls in the box.
Yeah. The balls are not going in.
Corner taken by Will Volks. Swept in,
but
Flint can't get his head on it properly, and he just heads it out for a goal kick. He almost backheaded it to somebody, as though someone was behind him.
Yeah. There again, you never know. Bristol Rovers player might have shouted man on. Or behind you, because that happens a lot.
That happens a lot. It's a bit like that famous thing of Harry. Do you remember Harry Arter for Bournemouth against Watford? I think it was.
Yeah.
And he was like, leave it, as though it was a Watford player, and he went and got it. Yeah. Core keeper.
Clever, though. There are 64 likes and 82 people watching. Please up those likes. Thank you for joining us this evening as well. Been really good to have the chat going. We've seen Plymouth like you beat. It's annoying Edwards. Oh, that's a good play.
Wednesday with a movement forwards, out to the right-hand side.
Patterson
on the ball, but loses it, and it's a throw into us.
Wow, that close to the fans.
Patterson runs like he's in quicksand. I mean, he is from Scotland. They're not the most athletic up there, you know? They eat a lot of haggis and chuck a lot of really heavy logs around, but they don't do much running, you know? I'm sorry for any Scottish people in the chat, by the way, that I've just insulted there. We're stereotyping you all.
Vote for a long throw.
Volks with a very long throw into the box. It's pretty much like a corner. Patterson rises and heads it.
Not happy
I don't know where he was heading that.
I think he was just trying to get something.
He was trying to backhead it, but it hit him straight in the face, and it's now gone out for a goal kick.
I think they're going to play this short here. They're set up to play short, but they might hit it long.
Oh, nice, Anne. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Anne. 1-0 to Real Madrid versus Chelsea.
I mean, good for them.
I completely didn't realise that the game.
Do we care about a little provincial London club? No. We're on about a club the size of a city here, right? Look, Fulham are the bigger club out of them two. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. 2-0 derby. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick. The fact that they've got McGoldrick in League One is hilarious.
And Conor Houlihan.
Yeah, Flint seemed really, really solid, and then he just suddenly seems really shaky all of a sudden. Do you not think that?
Flint is a joke.
Wednesday in a lot more possession.
Yeah, see what happens here.
Now for an attack on the left.
I think the thing is Flint can, but I think when Flint's getting a lot of men on him, he can't find the space.
Flint was, I think Flint was playing better when he had Icky alongside him. If you remember.
Yeah, but it could be handy if Icky's that close to him back.
Oh, an attack down our left-hand side. Johnson takes on the man, but doesn't get past him. Gets out-muscled. Scott Sinclair.
Yeah, he's going to give that.
And he's given that. I mean, I personally, right, I'd argue that about Ipswich, not Plymouth. But there you go. You know my thoughts on Ipswich.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah,
James out for the season.
James, if one didn't sound like it was good.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, Hennigan we've known about for ages.
Yeah.
So that one we've managed to figure out what if that makes sense with him, and that's why we brought in the likes of a Flint or someone.
Backens is actually looking like he's doing something this game.
Yeah, he's looking.
I'm impressed.
He's putting himself about a bit.
It's like someone's giving him a sitting down and real thorough talking
well
to.
Adam Aaron, that was really smart.
Deneran, absolutely wonderful. Wonderful bit of losing of his man. Johnson on the run down the left, but no one spots him.
Bannon's starting to get a little bit more freedom as well.
Overlaps him.
He's trying to just overdid it a little bit.
Palmer looks top class. He's
really
come into his own the last couple of years, Palmer has.
I think that's down to Darren Moore, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh my God, Graham.
Yeah, that's not going on the screen.
That's not going on the screen now. Bristol Rovers making a substitution, putting on a striker and taking off a defender.
They're going for this.
They're not wanting to lose this. They're
Lily White Boy. We don't know.
John Marquis coming on. This could be interesting.
Good player as well at this level.
Very good player.
Got to have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
When Windass, we don't know. It sounds like it could be soon, according to his Instagram and stuff. I still think he'd get 2-1 versus Derby Exeter. I still think Windass isn't on the bench. Yeet. The problem, I think the thing is, I think he's going to be back Exeter Shrewsbury game. Personally, if he does come back, we'll see. Ooh, head of the way.
Very good defending by Flint. You know, you were saying Flint is a joke. He's actually done very, very well with his head there, and he's defended very, very well with his header. He really is. Liam Palmer, what a man.
Yeah,
arguably one of my favourite players, actually, of the modern era.
He'll get player of the season this year.
Oh, yeah. Bannon's possibly going to get the overall...
Ooh.
Flint again deals with it.
They got a long
defended by Flint.
Yeah, they got everybody back here though for Wednesday, so there's no one for a break if need be.
It seems like Wednesday is shifting more into a park the bus approach. The more the game goes on. Very good little bit of trickery to get Bristol Rovers a corner just there.
The thing is that this game didn't get sold out either.
Yeah,
they were still saying there was still ticket for this game. Let's see what happens here from this corner. 92 people watching, 65 like. Get those likes up, please. I much appreciate it. You've been all cracking, keeping the comments going as well and having good conversations. If there was a statue outside ground, which player? It should be
one of the real classic players, I think. Not as in the good ones from like the 50s, 60s, 70s eras.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I don't think anybody's in the modern.
Go on, Pato.
As good as we were in the 90s, we didn't really win anything but other than that League Cup. So I'd say whoever. Well, Chris Waddle maybe Chris Waddle because of the winning the cup.
Kevin Pressman.
Or Kevin Pressman, yeah.
Yep, exactly.
And the I follow commentators seem to like to call us Sheffield rather than Sheffield.
Is that
personal gripe of mine, isn't it? But pardon?
Oh, yeah.
I was doing well until I slacked. Yeah, there we go. Look, I've got a lot of Scottish friends that I'm used to giving grief about the fact that they're Scottish. So I'm carrying on the banter, all right? It's nothing but healthy banter, you know?
I think Wilkes just needs a pre-season in him. He's shown he can do it at this. I think there's some of the flicks and tricks he did in that game that people weren't on his wavelength.
Yeah.
And depends on how much he's had in training to that's a good shout, Jack Charlton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Him, yes. The Boxing Day Massacre. The man in charge of the Boxing Day Massacre, Jack Charlton, 100%.
Tony Pulis, but really, really tiny. So you need a magnifying glass to look at it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a long.
No one is safe.
It's a long thing with Jack. We've got a list of clubs that he's already not allowed to go to anymore.
You know what's really ironic, right? Bristol Rovers are currently playing like we've done
really
for most of the season. Until this, little rough period. Steve Bruce statue. Tony Pulis statue, absolutely. See, there's these people. Cameron Dawson hoofs it long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Pulis on the right and Bruce on the left.
Yes, and they're polishing each of his shoes. Yeah.
They're playing out from the back here, and they're trying to make something happen here. And we've slightly gone off the boil as late because they are really going for this, and I think we're looking for that one counter.
They've got a lot of energy. I think they've. I think it's quite clear that they've done a lot of focus on fitness in a lot of their training sessions because of how much they're running and running and running and running. And a lot of people have said that this season about Bristol Rovers, that they've literally outworked every other team, and that's how they've got a load of good results. Oh yeah, for sure.
Thing is, Tony Pulis.
Waste of time.
It sounded like up until one bit he was up for it.
Yeah.
And then his head went, I can't. Oh.
His head went, oh no, they've equalised.
And it's 2-2.
John Marquis equalises, but it's given offside.
It's offside. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
No VAR
Marquis
down where
offside.
you are. No,
Marquis
it's not. It's
offside.
Offside, thankfully. It was a good goal as well, but this is what I'm saying. We've switched off a little bit. And allowing this to happen, that's offside.
Miles offside. Acres offside. But yeah, I think Wednesday's tank's empty a little bit, and a lot of the team are kind of flagging, which is why we're not pressing as much again.
Delhi wouldn't be a bad shout, but...
Yeah. Big P has it. With a through ball that's intercepted again.
That's a good
And Wednesday's got a corner.
Got to do something by this.
Wednesday's got a corner down on the right-hand side. No, left. Yeah, right-hand side. Yes.
Yeah, they need to wake
right,
up.
They're left. There you go.
They do need to wake up a little bit. They are flagging, but
yes.
Again, it's what I've said. There isn't any rotation.
Really
we have a very poor squad. I think we've got a squad of 18. And you need a squad of at least 24, 25.
Squad, yeah. The overall squad size this season hasn't been enough, I don't think.
Oh, it's a bit...
Oh. Volks has a wild effort, but he just goes for absolutely miles.
Yeah. To be fair, everyone, at the moment, with everything going, who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's saying the Barnes thing. The problem is, this is what Wednesday had done recently. We've gone into this, as fans, we've gone into this like bipolar thing. 1 minute we're up, 1 minute we're down. Game by game. We just need to try and wake this up a bit. Because at the minute, because at the moment, we've got to remember the game's in hand and two of those teams play each other who are near us.
Oh! Yeah, pretty much Bristol Rovers are going all-out attack at the minute.
Callum, who do you support? Just out of interested. But are you a Wednesdayite or have you got another...
United fans winning. Interesting. Hectares offside. Absolutely, Mark. That's a measurement that I've not seen since my geography degree at university. Did you know I'm a geography graduate, Jake? I've got a geography degree.
No, you never mentioned it. You never mentioned it. And if you played Farm Sim a little bit more, you wouldn't have. No, Hector, give me.
Yeah, absolutely, Dex.
It does have that at the minute because they're just doing the press.
Yeah, and they're just pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing.
We've run out
Big P with the ball on the right-hand side. Nobody with him. just holding it up. Shielding the ball.
Again, Callum, who do you support?
And he wins the throw for us.
Callum, again, I'm guessing you went out. You're saying Chelsea out.
Absolutely, Mark. Dex is jinxing it again. He comes in here, typing in the chat, and we start not being as good. Look at this, Dex. You're a jinx. I can't believe it. God.
Who want to hit switch? So that means they will go top.
That means they're top. We're second right now.
Come on, we need to just... It's a mixture. We need to see this out, but also just find another gear.
Yeah.
Barnsley are draw. Well, Barnsley are playing Lincoln. Of course they're drawing. What Lincoln do. I think that'll be like their 20th draw of the season.
They are the draw specialists this season.
Who scored for Ipswich, by the way? I don't want it to be a certain player. So at the moment,
about the former Wednesday player.
At the moment, Ipswich top on 88 and we're second on 87. Cool. It's going to be interesting because...
Flicked on by Patterson to Smith, who loses it again because his first touch, again, is like a cinder block.
It's weird that the form
Patterson's chasing.
Off much of this.
Almost wins the ball off Sinclair.
Right.
Sinclair slips, playing it forwards. Straight to Adeniran, who plays it into the centre. Plays back to Dawson,
Not enough room
who needs to get rid of it, and he does.
Sure.
Out for a throw-in.
This
has been the issue. Dawson and Stockdale have both been too slow to get rid of the ball when it gets played back to them.
Yep. And it's interesting, Broadhead come back and he's already making an impact.
Strange that Volks went back to goal in that situation too, when he had options either side of him and an option ahead of him, but he instead just decided to pass it back to Dawson and risk it.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Free kick to Wednesday. He's just full on taking Iorfa out.
Broadheaded class, and he's really cost them nothing. I think it was 1.5 million.
Oh. Yeah, Broadhead.
That does take them top, though. The problem is, even if we win, it's still out of our hands because their game's in hand.
Exactly. There's 3 or 4 teams underneath us, well, around us, should I say, that have got a game in hand.
Yeah. Oh, that's gone long.
Oh, Batson has it. Smith has it. Oh, and he can't control it again.
Oh, Michael Smith does not have...
Michael Smith's ball control. He just doesn't have the agility to control it.
Every time it comes to him...
Yeah. He scuffs it. He can't control it again. Bannon plays it back to Dawson, who needs to just yeet it as far as he possibly can.
And again, a Windass buries that.
Windass buries that. Yep, Windass controls that and buries it.
The idea was, ideally, you want Smith to be the one bringing that into Patterson.
Exactly.
Oh.
So frustrating. The amount of times that's happened this season.
Just get it long.
Oh, miscontrol.
He's done all right there. He's actually got away with it. Oh, go on. Nah.
Oh, no. Miscontrol with the head. Oh, Patterson's got it. Patterson's got it. Backinson's plays it out wide, but nobody's there.
No one there. He was trying to play it to Bannon. And they just ginned him. Palmer's out of position.
Palmer's well out of position. They cross it into the box.
Yep.
Flint deals with it. Bannon deals with it.
They're just flagging.
Johnson smacks it away. Yeah, they're flagging. They're
tired. You can tell they're completely flagging. Every time we're going for it, it's just jogging on the spot.
Yeah.
And the thing is, as much as people all complain about this,
Johnson
there's not a lot we can do. Unless you're going to take a chance and bring on one of the young lads and let them try it.
Yeah. Oh,
yep.
Wait. Is DJ laughing at the fact that I said yeet?
Yep.
Yeah.
If what they're saying with Smith, it's one of those ones where he'll leave up but go somewhere like, say, a Derby and do well because there's a manager who knows how to get the best out of him. Kind of thing. And you get a fair bit of money for it, including the 3-year contract.
Volks and Barton having a bit of a laugh together just now.
96 people watching, 72 like. Can we get out close to being close to what the viewers are? Ipswich are...
Yeah.
It's when they had their little wobble, but when they had their little wobble, they also dipped the toe in the transfer market.
Well.
They recruited very well.
What's happening now?
Well.
Liam Palmer's now been booked for time wasting.
Just crack on. And David and Smith and Basso are now arguing with the fourth official as well.
Yeah. Because the fourth official said that Palmer was taking too much time or something.
Get it away. Yeah, I agree with what Daniel said. We have seen Ipswich mess it up before at the end, so we'll just see what happens. Like, it's so tight at the top there.
It is.
That you can call it one week and not call it the next.
Exactly.
Oh, go on, Patterson.
Oh, Patterson's on it. Patterson's on it. But the keeper's got there first.
Runs into the keeper, trying to...
Sorry, the whole commentator mode's just kind of gone off.
It's
just too scrappy and too end-to-end to be able to like...
End-to-end, and it's getting a bit nervy. Peterborough win it. 2-1 the combo. Loses it.
Again, the Wednesday players are tired. The Wednesday players are knackered.
Yep. They're absolutely shattered.
They're so shattered that the focus has gone. There's a few of them still looking energetic, like Backinson and Bannon. And Patterson, of course. But, I mean, Patterson's the freshly on. But,
so Backinson, to be fair.
And so is Backinson, yeah. And again, he's a sub on, isn't he? But, yeah, for the most part, they've run us... Again, they've done exactly what they've done for loads of other teams. Where they've just tired the opposition out. And then capitalised on that.
Ipswich 2-2.
Ipswich 2-2. Oh!
Again, like Daniel said.
Yeah.
Barry Anthony Wing, I think it's all he had to bring on.
See, I jinxed it. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Added time's probably going to be about 5 or 6, I'd say.
I can see that because it's been a long break.
It's normally been that way, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Bannon's shouting at Smith because he's not chasing anything. He's just walking. He's just meandering.
Meandering. That's a lovely word. But you only hear in football games. 4 minutes at a time. 4 minutes.
Rivers curving. Fun fact for you. Fun geography fact for you, gang. Meander.
And the geography student has left the room.
Meanders in a river are when the river bends.
Is it? Is that what happens? Really?
Yes. Free kick to the Owls and some medical treatment to Johnson sadly, on this left-hand side.
Dexy now trying to jinx Plymouth.
Yeah.
Well, if we do something for their games, the perfect person to have on the stream is Dex.
Exactly.
So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, there's. I think Wednesday players are getting very, very bitchy and very talky-backy and very aggro. Please no Marco. Who? Marco?
Worko, I think she hit.
Who the heck's Marco? Polo? Is someone saying Polo? Someone better type Polo in the chat now.
Plymouth have scored. So they're winning. That's a good result for them.
Smith, come on, man.
I think Plymouth can actually
Bit of urgency, please. Smith's just ambling along.
I think
not even pressing nothing.
I think Plymouth can go up at the weekend.
Excellent by Palmer. And Smith loses it again. Oh. Yeah. Cheaply gives the ball away for a Bristol Rovers throw in, and now they're making an attack down our right-hand side. Yep. Oh, Smith, come on, man.
I was joking, Plymouth. Yeah, and they scored. So it's 2-1 to Plymouth.
2-1 to Plymouth. Wednesday in the box defending.
Oh.
Colin
Again.
Shoots, but the shot's deflected, and now it's a Bristol Rovers corner.
So Ipswich haven't conceded. It's still 2.
4 minutes at a time.
So Ipswich hasn't conceded. It's still 2-1. So at the moment, we're just going back to third place. So it's third place for where we are.
No, second. Is
third.
It? Oh. No,
sorry.
Third place.
Ipswich winning. Plymouth are winning.
Yeah. Frustrating. Now 2.5 minutes gone of the added 4. Can we hold on for this 2-1
Everyone
win?
back. Long
Massive
ball
boot by the Bristol Rovers player.
And a good take by Dawson.
Good take by Dawson. Just sit on it for a while, mate. Don't move.
Paul. Okay, fair enough, mate.
Yeah. Oh. Why did we have to have this wobble? Why did we not capitalise on our earlier games in hand, man?
Yeah, we've been first, second, and third all day.
For God's sake,
been everywhere today. Oh.
We really have, Manny. Is there a fire drill? I guess some of the Bristol Rovers fans seem to think there is, because there's a flock of them leaving early.
Don't know why.
Marquis on our left-hand side. Cross goes into the box.
And we
excellently
get it away.
dealt with. Diving acrobatic header clearance by Adeniran that goes all the way out for a throw-in on our left-hand side.
Yeah, that's the problem. Everyone scored, so we're no better off than we were.
Yeah.
But a win is good positive to go into the next game. Think of it that way.
It's good to have the win under the belt. Although we need to stop talking about the win because it isn't over yet.
Not gone yet.
Well, the 4 minutes of the added time are up. So when is he blowing? Good defensive header again by Adeniran. Bristol Rovers desperately looking for an equaliser.
So the Plymouth game
quick throw taken, but they've gone all the way back. Keeper's got it. He boots forwards. Intercepted by Pato. Bannon chasing after the loose ball.
Bannon. No, he just got pushed.
Can he get there? No, he can't.
Smith trying to do something.
Smith looking like a bit of a passenger this last sort of 10 minutes or so. Massive cross forwards by Gibson.
It's
clears again.
Bristol.
Palmer clears. It's like it's very tense. It's very scrappy in the box. It's just ball in after ball in after ball in. Now 5 minutes of added time. Volks clears it.
And we've won.
And it's full time. 2-1 to Sheffield Wednesday.
We made that last little bit. We've made it very, very difficult. Very difficult. Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything to where we are in the table.
No.
It really doesn't.
But it keeps it very, very tight.
It still keeps it tight.
We needed that win. It's proven. That's proven to us that we needed this 3 points today. Otherwise, we were looking more and more like playoffs guaranteed at the end. You know,
we got that one over the line. So
over the line.
At the top of the table, it reads as such. I'll wait though, because Vale and Ipswich Town are still going on, and so is Barnsley. Plymouth have won. They're on 89 points with 28 goal difference.
They are.
Now they could in theory, depending on results, to a point, kind of secure it if they get a win at the weekend and they get the game in hand.
Yes.
2 points separated first from third, exactly. But we did need that. Get the likes up before you go. Try and get it close to the 87 that way. But it was a really good stream. Thank you, Jack, for coming on. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it. So the result is that.
So we've got Plymouth in top spot on 89 points. We've got Ipswich in second place on 88 points. And we've got Sheffield Wednesday in third on 87 points.
And like Daniel said, they still got to win the games in hand. And ironically, Barnsley could be the team that deals us a favour.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Come on the Tykes, I guess.
I'm happy with that. We got 3 points.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, looking at what other people done doesn't help us.
Exactly.
Yes, it still puts us in third place. And that's what it is. But some of the luck was there. I think it's the 20-something. I was looking at this earlier.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Because we said we might do a stream. 25th of 25th of April. So it's Barnsley, Ipswich Town, and it's also Plymouth versus Bristol Rovers, funnily enough.
Oh.
So
interesting.
The thing is, Mark, if that does happen, it'll feel like the same way Plymouth felt last season.
Yeah.
Because they had similar situation where it felt like it was going to be thingy. It wasn't really a poor performance. We played well up until we ran out of steam and players.
Exactly.
I think Darren Moore didn't want to bring the two youngsters on in that situation because the head go and they don't do well. You've got to really build that player back up. If anything, we could do with getting a bit more of a Windass news next week, possibly Wilkes. Let's see how bad Famewo's injury is because that did look bad. But at the end of the day, it's still there in a sense.
And still, effectively, had we drawn or lost? No, had we lost today? Sorry,
we were playoff.
I think it was playoff. It was playoff bound. But we've kept the dream alive, even if it's for just one more week.
It's like, but Plymouth have done this all season.
Yeah.
They've done this all season, as has Ipswich. The thing is, there were some times in there where you look at where the ball goes in, you think there's going to be a Windass in there who will finish it and the game.
Exactly. Half these chances that Michael Smith's missed today or miscontrolled and everything, Windass was on the end of and he would have buried easily.
Yeah.
And that's the frustrating thing about Michael Smith is that his first touch is woeful. He's great in a 1-2 situation, laying off to people. But when he has to control it and do something with it, I don't think
Gregory given up. He used all his running.
Yeah, he's tired.
He's tired. He was absolute shat. That's why we brought Patterson on. I agree. Smith and Gregory doesn't work.
No,
it doesn't. Who else have you got? You don't want to bring Patterson on too much because he's only just coming back. This is where our squad depths have been poor. But I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for everyone for joining tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, they got a 96-minute winner, but that's what teams do. They dig in.
Yeah.
And the problem, we've not dug in that much to do that as late.
Exactly.
We really struggle with digging in and trying to do it. And we have to just... Byers, I'm calling it now, Byers ain't coming back this season because everything Darren Moore said doesn't sound like he's back at all this season. Windass could be back sooner by his Instagram and stuff. Sounds a bit more promising. But let's see what happens. Hopefully, We got the 3 points. That's what matters.
It keeps us in it.
We can't concentrate. We can't concentrate on what other people are doing, kind of thing. We've been there, done that. If you want to do that, we should have beat Plymouth at home, but the referee cocked that up. So it swings and roundabouts. All we can do is, all you got to remember is, we put ourselves in this place by not winning our games in hand, but all we can do is just try and have a late bit now.
Exactly.
Where are you getting 3 out for the season? Byers, James, Hennigan. Yeah, that is 3. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hit that like button as you leave, and we'll see you soon. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And remember to join us on the Talking Wednesday podcast when we get it sorted. We're going to get that sorted eventually. A lot of things going behind the scenes with Dex at the minute, and we wish Dex all the love and support and stuff as well at the minute, and
love
just
you, buddy.
get your stuff sorted. Yeah, Jack, love you, mate. So we go again, and you're right, Plymouth never do give up, and I know you're a Plymouth fan. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye, lads.
And thanks for having me, Jake, and see you later, chat. And like the stream, or it's bad luck for 17 years, all right? Like it now.